How is all? And welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. So the audio might sound slightly different. I'm using a different microphone at the moment, but hopefully it's okay. So in the last video we found the pitchfork, so time to move on to another mod. And this is one of the higher rated mods on Steam Workshop and looked to me the most interesting. I'll show you here, Eldritch Gateway. And I'll throw what it does up on screen, I hope. But what it does is it's a rare symbol and it adds a cultist for every hex symbol that's next to, and also for the, what did they call it, like the ore and the fruit and the creature that remove themselves, whose names temporarily escape me. But anyway, it adds a cultist, and then if it's surrounded by 8 cultists, it removes itself. So I think I'll take out the pitchfork symbol, so we'll just be playing with the Eldritch Gateway, and let's go in. We were on floor number 4 the last day with the cultist, so we'll jump into floor number 5, I think. The big difference here is that you start with 1 extra dud, or you start with 1 dud, although it does remove itself after 33 spins, so it's not that bad. Let's jump in and let's see what kind of run we get today. Okay, I don't mind the shiny pebble since we are looking for a rare symbol, and I'll take a key. I'll pick up a 3-sided dice, it's pretty good. It's worth 2 on average, which isn't bad for the early game. And Gambler is worth 3 on average if it survives. So as long as it survives like 2 or 3 turns, it's better than a bubble. We made the 25 rent payment with 9 left over, which is pretty good. Rabbit Fluff versus Essence Capsule. Essence Capsule is very strong, but Rabbit Fluff in this, and Lucky Cat. So we're really stacking the rare here, so we have an excellent chance of finding the Eldritch Gateway. Okay, let's take a dwarf. Let's pick up a lockbox, I think, over the gambler. This gambler has survived a while actually. Let's take a jellyfish. It's worth 2, and when it removes itself, you get a removal token, so you can remove it for free, which is pretty good. Let's pick up another gambler. There goes the 2 gamblers, and we made the 50 rent payment with 40 left over. Let's take another jellyfish, and let's take white pepper. Is worth on average 1 per spin, which I think is the best of those choices. I'll take another shiny pebble, and I'll take a coal just for a bit of late game scaling if we don't see the Eldritch Gateway. I'll take a lucky capsule because we are looking for a rare symbol. I'll take the dame, I think, and I'll take another lucky capsule. The dame is pretty good with the shiny pebbles, and when we eventually get the diamond, or also if we get an amethyst, she could be our entire scaling for the game, and that'll leave us free to find the Eldritch Gateway. Let's pay the 100 rent payment with 72 left over, doing pretty good. There is a joker, and we're guaranteed a rare on this one because we had a rare capsule. There is an amethyst, so we'll definitely get that, and that will probably take care of our scaling for the rest of the game. Looting glove is quite good. Void stone, void fruit, and void creature are the symbols I was thinking of. They also produce a cultist when next to the Eldritch Gateway. So Looting Glove is quite good, but I think Pizza the Cat might be better. We're incentivized with Lucky Cat to pick up a few more cats, so this should be worth 1 or 2 per spin. Okay, so we just need to survive now and long enough for the Amethyst and Dame to kind of get things going. I'll take a Wealthy Capsule. I'll take another Rabbit Fluff. Okay, it started. A Buffing Capsule with the Amethyst is great. I'll pick up another coal, I think, because it's better than skipping. And we made the 150 rent payment with 80 left over, so we're doing great at the moment. Let's pick up a Quiver Essence. Let's take a booster pack. 2 uncommon symbols and 1 very rare. Unfortunately, the symbol we're looking for is rare, but that's okay. Let's take a Lucky Capsule and let's pick up Blue Pepper. Could be okay. Lime Pepper or checkered flag? I'll take a checkered flag. Apple is not really the rare that we're looking for. Let's take an item capsule instead. Let's take another lucky capsule. We've been offered a load of lucky capsules. A farmer. We have two. I'm looking at this coal. I'm thinking, is it worth it? Don't particularly want a farmer, to be honest. Do I want another coal? I don't think we need the other coal. With the amethyst, I think we'll be okay. Let's skip it. Let's take item capsule, void creature, or removal capsule. Let's take an item capsule. Okay, we got the bear item. Time capsule could give us a bunch of capsules, most likely a rare capsule. Let's try it. Maxwell the bear, that was the name. Let's pick up a sapphire with the dame, I guess is okay. And we made the 225 rent pound with 55 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. Let's re-roll this for big ore. I'll take another time capsule. I'll pick up conveyor belt maybe. Okay, we're doing okay. 20 symbols at the moment. Time capsule gave us an item capsule, which gave us quickly the wolf. That's all right. 33 on that spin. You get 5 spins of 30. That's actually not enough, but I'm confident there. We have a diamond there, 40. There's the Eldritch Gateway. That's fantastic. So we have that now. So we just need to add symbols that will get us cultists. Okay, we've got that. Does it give? It gives 2 by itself. I'll hover over that for a minute. Okay, so I use that as a screenshot. Let's get rid of the cat, and we'll probably then get rid of these 2 as soon as we can. Dog would turn into quickly the wolf. I don't think Hexa Thievery is a way of getting a bunch of cultists, and it's not the worst, as long as it doesn't kill me in the next turn, which would be awkward. Let's skip this. This is the what's it called? Can't remember the name of it. The booster pack essence. Let's skip this. Let's take golden arrow, is fantastic, and wildcard is probably void fruit with the Eldritch Gateway. So I feel like we don't need to take too many symbols that work with the Eldritch Gateway. Like 1 or 2 is probably fine. Actually, this would also be fantastic if you had the guy who eats General Zarf. If you had General Zarf, this would be great as well. So maybe we'll go down that route. We'll see how it goes. Let's get rid of the cherry. 61 on that turn. I'll take a wine for the dwarf for a big payout. 64 on that turn, that's much better. Made the 300 rent payment with 58 left over. Void Portal would give us 20 kind, which isn't too bad. Better than anything else. Swapping Device Essence is fantastic. Let's take Silver Arrow, I reckon, and Booster Pack. I need removals now, actually. I'm going to skip these. Take a light bulb for the amethyst. I think that's still going to be most of our money. Take another light bulb, take a lucky capsule, skip these, and I'll take a white stone. This is interesting. I'll take another amethyst. Swap the dwarf and the wine for the most amount of money. Also got hit by an arrow, which is great. 240 from the dwarf. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Let's take a okay, that should be our second cultist. Skip this. It's almost worth pushing you. Is it better to build up to 1 giant amethyst or 2 small ones? I think putting you here probably best. 160 from that amethyst. That's Hexa draining is okay. No, cultists. Do we want to swap anything? Not really. What we want to do actually is remove these 2 jellyfish as soon as we get another removal. Do we want to swap anything? We'll put you next to these 2. Take a wealthy capsule, I guess. And how many swaps do we have? 3 left. It's probably worth putting you here. 96. Let's skip this. And probably save the swaps now for big payouts. Let's skip this as well. And we made a 375 rent payment with 1048 left over. We don't need any of these. I'll take another void creature because it works, and I'll take, because it works with the Eldritch Gateway, and I'll take quiver because it's fantastic. Let's remove the jellyfish. That's great. So we have 3 cultists now. Now we're looking for a bunch of removals. Oh, we have another removal, which will probably be, I'm thinking the Pearl. Should have taken the Geologist maybe to clean up the deck. He could have taken 4 symbols out. That would have been, yeah, possibly a good idea. Let's get rid of the 3-sided dice first. We don't need a sun. Interesting though it is. Let's take another lucky capsule, I guess. And another Dame. I think we've already won it, so we don't need to take the Dame in order to, obviously Dame and Amethyst, fantastic combination. Getting them this early, easily enough to scale. Let's put the Geologist here to try and get as many as possible, as quickly as possible. I think that's worth using a swap. We don't need another Hexa Thievery, although we could. Just get as many cultists as possible. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. 2 hexes. So if this gets destroyed, I believe we don't need to take things for the Geologist. Yeah, if it gets destroyed, if it's adjacent to 8 or more cultists, it destroys itself and adds 3 Eldritch creatures. Skip all these. So that'll be the goal of this run. Actually, we got the Eldritch Gateway really quickly, faster than I was expecting, based on the Pitchfork, which took us 4 runs. So I think we'll just go until the Eldritch Gateway removes itself. Very big symbol bomb for the removals is fantastic. Let's take Maxwell the Bear Essence, I guess. I'll take an item capsule and I guess take Looting Glove. Don't particularly need any of them, but might as well take one. Take Chemical 7, mostly for the removals. Okay, take another Void Fruit because it works with the Eldritch Gateway. Don't need any of these. Golden Arrow is doing fantastic work. It's not quite a great showcase of the Eldritch Gateway because we do have an Amethyst and a Dame doing fantastic work, and we have a Golden Arrow, which is also adding a Golden Arrow to most runs will turn it into a win. There's still a Shiny Pebble here. This Geologist has been slacking. Since I helped him out, he hasn't eaten a single thing, although he did finally get to the Shiny Pebble. Don't need a light bulb in order to increase the Amethyst. We're up to at least 7 cultists. Made the 575 rent payment with 2,365 left over. This is a new one, actually, a new tip. I haven't seen this before. Frozen Fossil and Eldritch Creature were designed after a trading card. Can you figure out which one? It was printed in 2016. I have no idea. I'm thinking trading card. Is that Magic the Gathering? If you let me know, if you guys know what these are designed after, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I suppose I could look it up, but I probably won't. Let's take a Diver, just in order so we can take more removal capsules, basically. I'll take Treasure Map, I guess, and we have 3 at the moment. That's pretty good. Let's get rid of the Kine and start working on these Rabbit Fluff. I don't want anything here. How's my inventory doing? 23 symbols, that's not too bad. 8 cultists, so technically we do have enough. Jellyfish is the reason I took the diver. You got added straight away. Good man yourself. Let's we don't need any beer. Let's probably remove the dwarf now actually, I think. Yep. Don't need a Hex of Destruction. I wonder if you had a Hex of Destruction and it destroyed the Eldritch Gateway, would that give you 3 Eldritch creatures, I wonder? That'd be worth testing. Let's skip this. Skip these as well. Definitely getting up there in the number of cultists we have. And we made a 625 rent payment with 3,445. Let's pick up, doesn't really matter, Siren Pepper Essence. Don't particularly want Compost Heap Essence, I'll take Blue Pepper Essence instead. There's another Amethyst. This could have been a Mad Dame and Amethyst run. There's another Dame. Beastmaster will be good when we actually get Eldritch creatures. I'll take Comfy Pillow item. Okay, skip all these. There's just a very rare symbol. Okay. I could have taken it to get rid of the lockbox section. Maybe I should have. Skip these. I'm kind of hoping I see a key fairly soon. Take an item capsule. Let's skip all these. Oh. Ah, it wasn't. Wait, what's this? It wasn't next to 7. It wasn't next to 8 cultists. It was only next to 3, 4, 5, 6. It was only next to 7 cultists. This is rubbish. Also, this Eldritch creature is +7. Yeah, because I ate all the cultists. Just proving that it was not next to 8 cultists. Let me check that again. It's definitely not 8 cultists on the board. If adjacent to 8 or more cultists. Slight bug there now. That's not exactly how it's going to work. I wonder will this +7 move over to the other Eldritch creatures now? Yeah, it does. So they're working right. But yeah, that was not next to 8 cultists. Pure rubbish. Still very fun mod. There's another Eldritch Gateway, fantastic. Although it'll be quite difficult to find a hex to go with it. I suppose void creatures would work. Void creatures, void fruits, void rocks. Don't know what the other one's called. Let's skip this bin. Yeah, we made the 675 rent payment with 5,321 left over. This is fruit, not particularly what we're looking for. Let's skip all these. Undertaker is interesting. I'll just take cleaning rag, I guess. Don't really need anything. Let's skip this. Void creature is fantastic. Let's put the void creature next to this. Let's get some cultists. Eaten straight away by the Eldritch creature. Okay. You really don't want to go. You don't want the A survive or B go next to this thing, do you? Okay, not so bad. It's learning. It's learning. I got rid of my dwarf, so I don't need any wine. Let's take another void creature. Let's take a buffing capsule, I guess, and we'll remove. Actually, the more empty spaces we have with the void creatures, the better. So let's get rid of. I'm taking these diamonds now. Possibly the cat. Yeah, another void fruit, that's great. Campus 7 is fine. Let's skip this spin. Yeah, we made the 777 rent payment with 8,239 left over. A very strong run. We saw 2 Eldritch Gauge raids, which is fantastic. Very good mod, very interesting mod. A interesting symbol, but very strong symbol. Very. If you get this early on, as some rares, I reckon if you get them early on, you just win the game. Amethyst, usually, obviously any of the scalers like Geologist, Mrs. Fruit, and the Diver will continue playing for a bit while I talk. I reckon if you get this one early on, the Eldritch creature, you win the game. And then some, it's mad because, like, if you, yeah, as I said, if you get a rare, some rares early on, you win the game. And then there's other rares like the apple that only give 3. I think the average payout for a rare that doesn't do anything, that doesn't have any synergies, is only 3 or 4. I think it might be 3. I don't think any of them give 4. Let's take very big Symbol Bomb. And then you've got the Scalers and this Eldritch Gateway, who will just win you the game if you get them early on. Hex of Tedium will take it. Hex of Destruction, I don't have 3 Eldritch creatures, but even so. Let's skip these. Skip all this. We actually don't need removal so much now. I'll take another light bulb. But yeah, I think the Eldritch creature is definitely in the tier of symbols where if you get them early on, they win you the game. Unless you're extremely unlucky, of course, but that can happen. Take a time capsule. I wonder if a time capsule will give me, oh, of course, it'll mostly give me cultists. Skip. No, let's not skip this spin. If I look at my destroyed symbols, 25 of my cultists, 1 in 3 chance. It can also give me an Eldritch Gateway, I guess. And we'll do our final spin. Not sure how far into endless mode this would go because it is like a linear scaler. I reckon you'd be better off going with the Dame and the Amethyst if you were trying to go truly endless. That's already proven. I don't know if Eldritch creatures do go truly endless, but I'll have to leave it there for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow with another video and a new mod. So if there's any mods you'd like to see me try, please leave them in the comments. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, don't forget to like them and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope the sound was okay. I'm just going to go now and edit it and see. Until tomorrow, guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.